I thought our guys played with a lot of resiliency. They, you know, the big thing I think I said earlier going into this, what you're trying to do is see where your team is at with habits, with your characteristics. Our culture is excellent. You know, that was instilled long before I got here. We have an excellent culture. We have a tremendous group of young men, and that was really the talk I had with them after the second. We don't question any of the character traits about this group. What we're looking for and what we have to judge as coaches is our ability to perform at your best when your best is needed. So that's really what we were looking for in the game. I think a lot of guys in that third period performed well, you know, when we needed them to perform well, and then we obviously got a great shot out of Luch in the shootout after, you know, if he misses, you know, we're feeling a lot differently right now. So this is a great group of guys. Somebody asked me, he said, you shot 4 freshmen in the shootout. They're phenomenal hockey players. You know what I mean? Like, of course, we're going to shoot them. We're going to keep shooting. We're going to keep giving them ice time and opportunities to grow and grow and grow and get better and better and better and help them fulfill their dreams. They're tremendous players. A couple of them sitting right next to me right now are great players. So it's a good game. I'm not making any more of it than that, but a good game, I think, for our fan base and things like that as well.
Coach, talk about coming into this event 3 weeks off. You know, you got to kick off some of the rust and going against, you know, one of the greats. He's a legend known in this tournament, playing against Mel, former Michigan Tech. Talk about going into this game.
Well, I think I probably didn't explain it well before. What we're looking for is habits. We're looking at being able to play our best when our best is needed. And so the biggest thing is you're looking at, and it was the same for both teams. They played a lot of young players. We have a lot of young players, a lot of young freshmen and sophomores that are in roles, you know, freshmen first time in a spotlight like this at the collegiate level. They're all great players. But first time at this level, and then sophomores taking a stride too. Our older guys have been here. So what you're really looking for with that 3 weeks off is how much what we do is ingrained in the players. So there's a little, you know, everybody's gonna fall back to their habits, and we're just trying to retrain habits. And so that's really what you're looking for. So, and I think both teams are with the youngness. I was really happy with the attention to detail of our young players. I thought they played an excellent hockey game, and we're confident with them right down the chute at the end. So. It's, you know, that's really what it's all about. You're just looking, whether you take a month off, 5 weeks, you want them, what they fall back to, their level of training they fall back to, you want it to be which within the team model versus what's within the, you know, the good for the individual.
Robbie, talk about that breakaway there in the third against Lockwood there. What did you see when you were able to stop that?
I don't know. I don't really remember it too well. I'm just trying to stay patient and, you know, stay with them and, you know, read a stick play and track the puck. You know, I knew at the time, you know, we didn't have too much momentum going. I think they were pressing us pretty good. So I figured that, you know, getting that save would give our team some momentum.
Robbie, being from the area, how special is it for you to be able to play for Title IX?
Oh, you know, it's hard to put into words. You know, I grew up watching this tournament. You know, I've watched, you know, Michigan Tech win this tournament growing up, and you know, I have a lot of family and friends here, so it was cool to see, you know, the support that not only I got from my family, but from the whole Michigan Tech, you know, fans, and yeah, it's been really fun.
Coach, this game, you see different teams having pushes, and in the third period, Michigan had a real push. Quite often, it's your last line of defense. It was Robbie that was holding the fort. Can you comment on him and how he was doing with those Michigan pushes?
Well, Robbie's been great for us. I'll tell you a little bit about how we got to this point this year. Is that we recruited a goaltender to come in, a transfer from Michigan. We wanted to see how he could perform for us. So he got some early starts for us and won. I think he's like 5-1 in league play. That's Matt Drusik. Devin kind of won the job a little bit through consistency last year, so we gave him the early start. So, and our goaltending's been good. All of our goaltenders, I think, have been good. But as last year, when Robbie got a chance to get in there, a few weeks back, he made the most of it, and he, you know, it's a tribute to the type of individual he is that he never got down. We had some great conversations over the first half about, expectations and what I was looking for, what he was looking for, and things like that. I think we have a really good, honest, open relationship. But like last year going in this tournament, he shut out Lake State right before it, so we went with him. He played both games here last year, and this year he's been in the net 5 times. He got in there in a relief effort in Ferris. We were down by, I think, 3, came back and won. He got in the net another time in a relief effort, didn't give up anything, and then when he got his starts, he played tremendous when he got his starts. The biggest thing that we've been looking for out of Robbie is because he has the most ability, I think, of our goaltenders to steal a game for us, and he showed that today. The first time I saw Robbie play, well, not the first time, but when I said that's the guy that I want, and we talked about this a little bit earlier today. I went and watched him play a game in Waterloo, Iowa. He was playing for the Waterloo Blackhawks, USHL, playing Youngstown. Nothing game through regulation. And he got peppered. Both goalies did. The other goalie's playing pro right now overseas. But it went to the shootout, and they went, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 shooters deep, and he never let in a goal. And they could have shot everybody over again. He wasn't letting in a goal that night. So that's what was on my mind going into the shootout, that I have total confidence that if he's in his zone, that they aren't, we just need to get a goal or two, and we're going to come out of this. So he has that ability to steal a game. We're looking for him to be consistent through, and any of our goalies, any of our players, be consistent throughout, so he always gives us a chance to win. He's showing right now that he has that growth, that ability to do that, and I couldn't be happier for him. It makes us better. But again, I attribute him. He could have done a lot of things when he wasn't playing early, because he's been practicing well throughout. I was doing what stupid coaches do and trying to see what we had in the other guy. And then as the backup playing going with a guy that had kind of won the job last year, and Robbie stuck with it, and I couldn't be prouder of him. I love him as a person, and you see what he's capable of doing.
You guys were 4-4 on the PK tonight. What was working for you guys so long that regard, kind of being on the same
I mean, our PK has been pretty solid lately. I think in the past few games, credit to all of our coaches for really simplifying our penalty kill, and guys are paying attention to detail. We prepare very well for other teams' power plays, and everyone buys into blocking shots, taking away lanes, and I think they made my job pretty easy tonight on the PK. So I don't think I saw too much on their power play. So that's just a credit to all the guys working hard.